Hello, Wagif. How are you?
Good, mister. And you?
I'm okay. Are you happy that we are having the last class today? And you're going to have rest, or you have some other online classes, Wagif?
No, mister. It's our last class.
You have only a math class? I mean, private?
No, I have technology lessons, but it's not today, so.
Technology. How many times a week?
Once.
Only once. What do you learn in that class?
Yeah. I don't know how to program games, how to...
It's like robotics?
I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So what software do you use? What programming language?
Right now we have a new unit about OBS. It's like a video streaming program, let's say, and yeah. For now.
I see. Good. So when are you going to have summer holiday, Wagif? At the end of May or June? How many weeks, how many school weeks left? Wagif, can you hear me? Hello? Wagif?
Mr. Sorry, my internet went away. Were you asking me something?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. I mean, how many school weeks are left? When is the last school week? It is in May or June?
Mister?
Yes.
My internet was really bad again. What were you telling, mister?
Really? Is your internet or my internet? I think I have no problem
Mine.
my internet. No, I'm saying that still you are having a school, right?
Of course, mister.
Until
online.
Until when?
June.
June. The first week of June or second week?
I think third week.
Third week. Oh. And after that, you have holiday until September.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Hi, Mr. Qasim. Sorry for being late.
Okay, you're not that late. We have just started, Rahim. Good to see you again. So we were waiting for you. And today we are going to have our last class. Okay.
Wait, I'll come in a second.
Yeah, actually, Adnan, are you here?
Yes.
Good. Guys, today is our last class. All right, let's solve a few questions and continue solving, practicing the Sasmo questions. And after that, we will say goodbye to each other and finish this class, okay? And next Tuesday, you have exam. So, Rahim, is everything clear now? What time is it? And when are you going to the center? Where is it? The location? Did you get actually
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know, yeah.
How come you don't know? I give only 3 days left, right? 4 days left.
Yeah. Wait, can I go ask my parents 1 second?
Wait, what do you mean? What happened? I'm back.
I mean, the Sasmo venue, when is it? What time is your exam? And where is it? Do you have any idea?
I have a whole message. I have the location too.
What time is it?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. evening time.
Yes.
Hmm. Good.
Yes,
Rahim,
Mr. They sent.
good. So let's continue then. Okay, let's try to solve again 10, 11 questions together. And now in this class, we are going to practice a few questions from 2018 S1. And if you have practice, good. If not, we will do them together. And also Saturday, Sunday, Rahim, Wagif, Adnan, you try to practice some questions, especially from the last part. I mean, questions from 16 to 25.
Saturday, I will do 2016, 2017 again.
Very good. And if possible, Saturday, 16, 17, do 18 on Sunday, 19, 20, 19 on Monday, 20 on Tuesday morning, and 21 Tuesday evening. Okay. So make a plan. After that, you're not going to start study, right? You're going to have some rest. So good. Anyway, let's continue then. This question is quite easy. Just you need to add and divide by 16, right? And as you see here, if you add these two numbers, that is, what is it? That is 5,000, right? 6,000 something. And if you add together, that is 8,000, right? And divide by 16, and by 8, it is 1,000, and by 8, it is 2. So that's equal to 500. I mean, it's a very easy question. Just they don't ask difficult question in the first question. Why? Otherwise, people like Wagif, they may get scared and run away. That's why,
Mr.
the first
Kasim,
question should be easy. Yes,
can we
Rahim.
also do, we didn't finish 2017. Can we do from 20 till 25 also? 2017 S1. Because harder questions, maybe we should do.
Yeah, harder question. That's why I want to see this question. Harder questions, it takes time. But if you want to practice, I can switch to that here. It's fine. Okay. Okay. All right, Rahim, let me open that question, because if you practice and after if it's all together, it would be great, because if you didn't practice, actually it doesn't matter what question we are solving. Are you saying 2017?
Yes, 20 till 25.
Okay. So last time I think we did these questions, right, until
15.
question 14, I think, or 15, or even 16. Yes, we stop here. Okay. So let's do these questions then. Yes. But can you go and ask your mother? I'm in the class now. Okay. Rahim, then let's continue from here, right? We stopped here. That is a statistics question. First, can you read the question, Rahim?
Yes. The bar chart below shows the number of smartphones sold in City A in the second half of year 2016. For example, 700 smartphones were sold in September. Starting from September, the number of smartphones sold in each month is equal to the sum of smartphones sold in the previous 2 months. What is the average number of smartphones sold in the second half year of 2016?
Did you try to solve this question, Rahim?
No, I did 1 till 15, but this is similar to what we had in the first question, like
Yeah, the
average.
picture is similar, but usually in P6 they ask easier question. And
No,
even the
P6.
picture, the question may be, I mean, the picture may be the same, but question
Not
is
picture.
harder and harder.
Not picture, not, no, I'm saying that if you go to question 3, I'm pretty sure it will be similar.
I mean, what do you think? Do you have any idea how to solve this?
Yes.
I mean, can you solve this in like 2 minutes?
Maybe try.
Okay, try. I will give you exactly 2 minutes, okay? Because if you have idea, then you can solve this. If you have no idea, even in 2 minutes, I mean, 3 minutes. Well, give a try. Okay, it's exactly 2 minutes. So time starts now. What did you get, Sahim?
I'm trying to understand the
Nagib, how about you?
equation that I'm supposed
I'm I didn't get anything actually.
I'm trying to write like work with what I have 7 and 29, like x plus 7
Okay, but here
and
in
then
this kind of
x plus
questions,
7
okay,
minus.
these two numbers are given, 7 and the 29. So you better start from in between these two numbers.
Yes,
And
I
suppose
started.
that after 7, this number is x, right? So it says that, what is it? Starting from September, the number of smartphones sold in each month is equal to sum of the smartphones sold in the previous 2 months, right? So that means that, let me just write like this. Here in November, the number of smartphones sold is X. So how about in October then? That is, what is it? X? No,
Plus
not like
7.
that, right? If this one is X, so this one is X plus 7 over 2. Right? So the number of smartphones sold in each month is equal to sum of the smartphones sold in the previous 2 months. So
Why
in
you divide
November,
by
that's
2?
average of September and October. And also, how about December? December is equal to October plus November over 2. So that means that here we have x plus x plus
X plus
7
7 over 2.
over 2 over 2. That's equal to 29. Now, if you multiply both sides by 2, here we have x plus 7 over 2 equals 58. Again, multiply by 2. Here we have 2x. Here we have x plus 7. And 2 times 58, 116. So 3x is equal to 116 minus 7. Well, what is x? X equals 109. What? 58. Okay, 58 multiplied by
Mister, how
2.
did you get two?
Which 2?
Two, like divide by 2. Let's say x plus 7.
Numbers.
It says the average, right, is equal to sum of the smartphones sold in the previous 2 months. Oh, sum, only sum, not average.
No.
You are right.
That's why I asked you why you had to in the beginning. Also.
Yeah, that's why actually we have.
Then you said average. Here. I thought maybe we had to average.
Oh, average. The question is average, right? What is the average number of smartphones sold in the second half of the year? I see the question. Okay, very good. So if it is x, this should be x plus 7. And what is 29? Then 29 is equal to x plus 7. Because October plus November equals December. From here to x equals 22, x equals 11, right? So if x equals 11, so here 18. We have 11 minus 4, that is 11 minus 7, that is 4. 7 minus 4, that is 1. You know, 3. That's it. So now we need to find the average in July is 300.
Wait. How did you find July? How did you get 3 in July?
Now here 7 minus 4, it is 3, right? X minus 7, 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. Because 3 plus 4, 7. 4 plus 7, 11. 11 plus 7, 18. Okay, this one is 3, 4, 7, 11, 18, 29. So now if you add these numbers, 3 plus 4 plus 7, 4 plus 7, and plus 11 plus 18 plus 29 over 6. And here we have, what is it? 10, 15, 25, 43, 52, 72, right? 72 over 6. So that's equal to 12. So what is the question? What is the answer here? That's 12, right? The value, I mean, the average is 6. And in the answer sheet, what will you write, Rahim?
Dot, 12.
You should write 1,200.
In hundreds, okay.
Yeah, because you really, you know,
Units,
your solution is correct, everything is correct, but here, if you write 12 and here everything in 100, right? So you will get 0. Either you should write 1200 or 1200. So you better write 1,200. Because the average is not 12, the average is 1,200. So in this kind of question, you should be careful when you're writing the answer. Okay, that's it. Any questions?
No.
All right. Well, I give read the question and do the question.
Find the two-digit whole number that is equal to the square of the sum of its digits.
Two-digit whole number that is equal to the square of the sum of its digits. Very easy question, right? So what do we understand from here, Rahim? Let's do this together.
That the answer will be that the equals is gonna be x plus x to the power of 2.
No. Just we have to think very simply. Look, two-digit whole number that is equal to the square of the sum of its digits. What does it mean? It means that we are talking about a square number, right? Perfect square number. How many two-digit perfect numbers do we have here? They are 16 or 25 or 49 or 64 or 81. We don't have any other square number, right? So which of these is the square, equals the square of the sum of its digits? Here we have 1 plus 6 squared, and 2 plus 5 squared, and 4 plus 9 squared, right? And actually none of them works. Only for 81 works. What is 81? 81 is 8 plus 1 squared. So the answer is 81. That's it.
Okay.
And because here, maybe in algebraic we can solve it, but sometimes just guess and try method is much faster. And because here we have only 5 such numbers and we have to pick one of them, right? Just check quickly one by one and that's it.
Okay.
So the important thing here is understand the question. What is asked here? What numbers are we talking about here? Okay, Wagif.
Mister, my internet went away. I didn't see anything. Can you
Are you using Wi-Fi or 4G?
Bagif, just watch the
Wi-Fi?
Bagif, just watch the video.
Are you going to send Mister?
Of course.
Wagif, we have playlists on YouTube, right? I always upload all the videos. Even you can watch them after 1 year or 5 years or 50 years. No problem.
Okay.
And can you imagine, Wagif, like after how many years? Let's say after 25 years, I will be teaching your son like this. And the time I will show him the video. Look how I taught your father. He was a good boy, but just because of the internet connection problem, he couldn't learn. Now we have 10G internet after 25 years. Okay, the technology is developing so fast. We can't imagine what happens after 10 years or 15 years. Maybe virtually we can meet somewhere in the classroom, right? Now they are working on this, I think. Maybe after 5 years we will see them. Okay, next question. Rahim, read the question.
It is given that Q, R, and S and T are integers. The product of Q to the power of 6 plus R to the power of 6 multiplied by S to the power of 6 plus T to the power of 6 is equal to 65. What is the value of this?
What is the value of Q to the power of 6 plus R to the power of 6 plus S to the power of 6 plus T to the power of 6? Simple but tricky question. If you can see the point, you can do this so quickly. If you cannot, so number one, in this question, you should understand what we mean by integers. Right? What are integers? Integers are like 0, 1, 2, 3, even -1, -2, -3. A real number whose fraction part is 0, right? -10, integer. -5, integer. 0, integer. 1, integer. 2, integer. Right? Like 1 over 2, it's not an integer. Anyway, so it's given that Q, R, S, and T are integers. The product is equal to 65. So that means that here, Q to the power of 6 plus R to the power of 6 times S to the power of 6 plus T to the power of 6. And we know that here, integer to the power of 6, integer to the power of x, also their sum is integer. And also this one is integer, because if you raise an integer to the power of any integer, the result is integer, right? And if you multiply integer by integer, again, the result is integer. That means that on the right-hand side, we have 65. In how many different ways I can write 65 as a product of two positive integers?
Yes, I was going to do this.
So how many ways? I have either, I can write 1 times 65, because this Q6, R6, S6, T6, they are symmetric. I don't have to consider the second case, like 165, 65, 1, the same thing. All right, just
What's
write one of them,
65,
that's enough.
mister?
Huh?
Why 65? It's 6.
What?
What?
No, it's to the power of 6.
Yes.
Then why are you using 65? We need to get 65.
Yes, the
So why are you using to the power of it?
like this.
I'm
Wagif,
confused.
what are you talking about?
Okay, mister. Forget, mister. It's okay, mister.
Okay, all right. It's okay. Sometimes it happens, you know, especially when you just woke up and go to the class. Anyway, well, if now these days you can see a lot of videos like that. Anyway, so 1 times 65, or the second way is, what is it? 5 times 13. Okay. So now if you just consider the first one, 165. Okay. So Rahim, do you think that is it possible to write in this form?
Yes.
How?
What do you mean in this form?
Like, for example, this one is the first part. Let's say this one is 5 and this one
Right.
is 13. Is it possible?
No. Because
I cannot write 5 as a sum of Q to the power of 6 plus R to the power of 6. You can show me any number, right? It's not possible. But how about this 1 and 65? It is possible.
If we take negative,
I can just write this one is 1 and this one is 65. How?
Negative
Because
number.
this, huh?
Negative number.
Yes, here, for example, just check. 1 is enough for me. Let's say Q is equal to 0. R is equal to 1. Because power is 6, negative, positive, it doesn't matter. Let's say S is equal to, let's say -1, for example. And T is equal to 2. Now, if you substitute there, it satisfies, right? Q to the 0 to the power of 6, that is 0. 1 to the power of 6, that's 1. The sum is 1. -1 to the power of 6, that's 1. 2 to the power of 6, that is 64. 64 plus 1, 65. 65 times 5, 65. That's it. So now, what is the sum of their Q to the power of 0 to the power of 6, 1 to the power of 6, -1 to the power of 6, 2 to the power of 6. What is it? That is 66. Okay, so the sum is 66. All right.
Hello?
Hello. Wagif,
Yes,
is everything
Mr.
okay?
Yes. What?
What happened to
Rahim
Rahim?
left. Yeah, he left. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he thought his internet is bad. I don't know. Yeah, I think he thinks it.
Hello?
Yes, Rahim, is everything okay?
Yes, I think.
Rahim, in what floor do you live? There.
Third.
Third floor.
Yes.
I see. Rahim, if everything's okay, Waqif, let's move to the next question.
Yes.
Okay, sometimes, you know, not algebraic way, just get some trial math, get some numbers, does it work or not? Also in this way, you can solve the problems. Next question. Okay.
3 minutes.
Rahim, I think if Wagif reads, he will lag again. Can you read it?
Adam and Steve left school at the same time. They walked to the same train station. Adam's speed was 50 meters per minute. After 8 minutes, Steve was ahead by 240 meters. If Steve arrived at the train station 6 minutes ahead of Adam, how far is the school from the train station? Give your answer in meters.
Okay. Adam's speed was 50 meters per minute. And after 8 minutes, Steve was ahead by 240 meters. If Steve arrived at the train station 6 minutes ahead of Adam, how far is the school from the train station?
Oh. Wait, Mister.
Okay.
I know it.
So we are talking about this one is school, right? And they left at the same time. This one is Adam, let's say, and this one is Steve, right? It says that they walk to the same train station, and this one is the station, right? Yes. They walk to the same train station. Adam's speed was 50 meters per minute. So Adam is equal to 50 meters per minute. And how about Steve? We don't know. Let's say this X meters per minute. All right. It says that after 8 minutes, Steve was ahead by 240 meters. So that means that after 8 minutes, right, Adam was here and Steve was here, right? So what is the distance here? I mean, the difference is 240 meters. Since it is 50 meters, let's say after 8 minutes, right? After 8 minutes, so what is the distance traveled by A? That is 8 times 50, that is 400 meters.
400.
And but how about by Steve? By Steve, it is, what is it? Actually, this part, right? This part, it is 400 meters. That's equal to also 400 meters, right? So by
But no,
Steve,
they don't have the same speed.
8, huh?
They don't have
8,
the same speed.
no, 8 times 640, because Steve walked 240 meters more, right, than Adam. I mean,
Yes.
Yes, Steve walked 240 meters more than Adam, because the difference right between them was 240. Now from here we can find the speed of the Steve. X is equal to 640 over 8. That's equal to how much? It is 80, right?
8?
80 meters per minute.
Mister, is it 818? Maybe. I don't know. 818?
Mr. Qasim, but how do you know it's 400 on both? They're not traveling at the same speed. It should be more on Steve.
Oh, Rahim, here.
Was ahead.
Adam, right, walked this much, right? And Steve, he walked how many meters more? 240 meters more. So from here, right, and Steve walked 240 meters more. You see here the distance, this part, they are the same, right?
No. It's an example. That Rahim, it's 400. I say, okay, let it be.
No, not example. For
No, it's
sure,
not
it is
example.
Then when
550 multiplied by 8.
If I ask you, Rahim, for example, let's say we left our house at the same time. After 8 minutes, the distance between you and me is 240 meters. If I walked, let's
Okay,
say
yes, I
200
understood. I
meters,
understood.
okay.
Yes, I understood. Yes.
So now we know Steve's speed. What is the question here? If Steve arrived at the train station 6 minutes ahead of Adam, right? So that means, what does it mean? It means that for train station, let's say the train station and the house, the distance is D, right? For Steve, how long did it take? It took, let's say, T minutes. And what is Steve's speed? What is it? Steve's speed is 80 meters, right? It is 80. And how about Adam, right? Actually, Adam walked 6 more minutes, right? Because he was walking slowly. So actually for Adam,
T
it took
plus
6, T plus 6 times his speed. What is his speed? It is 50.
50. Okay.
Actually, it is D, the distance. So now if I know T, we can find D. So since left-hand sides are equal, from here 80 T is equal to 50 T plus 6. Let me divide both sides by 10. So here we have 8T, and here we have 5T. Take to the left-hand side, minus 5T. On the right-hand side, we have 30. What is T? T is equal to 3. It is 10. So what is the distance then? Distance equals time times speed. That's equal to 800 meters.
Okay. Yes.
So
Understood.
the distance is 800 meters.
didn't I say Mr. 800 or how much did I say?
880.
I said, ah, okay.
All right. Rahim, read the question.
In quadrilateral ABCD, below, angle ADC is 3 times angle ABC, and angle DAB equals to angle BCD, which equals to 90 degrees. What is the area of the quadrilateral ABCD if AD is 10 centimeters and BC is 30 centimeters?
What?
Would you like to try? I just want to see the idea, because without that idea, I mean, solving this problem is really complicated. If you have that idea, just one thing, we can solve this so quickly. Okay, Rahim, give a try. Wagif, let me give you like 2 minutes, okay? If you cannot solve in 2 minutes, then we will do it together. I will be back in a minute. Rahim, Wagif, let me just give you one hint, okay? And after that, try.
Okay, Mr.
And just extend this line, okay, from here, from B, all right, this line, if you extend this.
Yes, we're learning this right now.
And after that, also this line, extend from here.
Yes, we're learning this in school right now.
Okay. Now, what do you see here? Now try using this idea to solve the problem.
Okay. Yes. 1 second.
The question is, we need to find the area of ABCD. Let's say that one is, let me just write here by X, okay? That area is X. So first, can you find the area of this one? Y. What is that area? And
Which place? Which place?
Yes, Rahim, did you get anything?
Yes, I got the angles.
Oh, after 3 minutes, you got the angles?
No, I got the angles, and after that, I don't know what to do.
Look, after drawing this, just you need to know a little bit about this right angle triangle. So we need to find the area of X, right? You see here, it says that ADC. Where is ADC? ADC is equal to 3 times ABC. That means that if this angle is alpha, this ADC should be, what is this, 3 alpha. And this angle is 90 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. We know that the sum of the interior angles of any quadrilateral is equal to 360, which means that alpha plus 3 alpha, it should be equal to 150 degrees. From here, what is alpha?
80.
Alpha is 45 degrees.
Yes.
So now if it is 45, look at this angle now. What is this angle? So this one is 135, since we know that. It is 145. And also, because now we are just going to use the property of isosceles triangle. So this angle is 45. So since this angle is 90 degrees, and also this angle must be 45 degrees. So it's an isosceles triangle. If it is 10, and also this side should be 10, right? So this one is 45, right? Opposite side also, this side, it should be, what is it? 30. So now, what is X? From here, X is equal to ABCD. Let me just label this vertex by E. X is equal to the area of big triangle BCE minus the area of the small triangle ADE, right? So that's equal to, what is the area of the big triangle? That's 1 over 2 times base 30 times height 30 minus 1 over 2 the area of the small triangle, base times height, which is equal to 900 over 2, 450, 100 minus over 2, that is 50. So the area of that's what is it, ABCD, is equal to 400 cm squared. because here we have triangular piece of paper. You're just cutting off this part, right? That means that first I just find the area of the original piece of paper, which is right triangle shape, and after that the area of this cut off part, right, removed part, and that's it. And find their difference. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's move to the next question.
What is that?
Read the question.
Me?
Yes, Wagif. Right, let's see this time maybe.
Okay. The number 2017 is a prime number and it can be expressed as a sum of cubes of different whole numbers in three different ways. 2017 equals
Don't read.
how
Don't read.
what?
Don't read. Don't read. Don't read this.
If A, B, C are different prime numbers, find the value of AB. A plus B plus C.
So the number 2017 is a prime number, as we know, because this number is used a few times in this exam in P6, in P5, in S2, and S3. Anyway, and it can be expressed as sum of cubes of different whole numbers in three different ways, right? The first one is 2, 4, 6, 9, 4, 10, and 1, 2, 4, 6, 12, and 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, and a plus a cube plus b cube plus c cube, right? If a, b, c are different prime numbers, find the value of a plus b plus c, right? So from here, since we need to find this, the first thing we have to do here is we have to simplify the last equation because we know how to calculate this part, right? If we calculate this part, then we will get a cube plus b cube b cube plus c cube is equal to 2017, okay, 17 minus this sum. Actually, what is this sum? That is 1, it is 1 plus
Why
4 cube,
minus?
65 plus 6 cube, right?
Mister,
Yes,
why minus?
I'm taking this to the left hand side.
Ah, okay.
Okay, that's equal to 1522. And that is minus 2017, that's equal to 495. Professor Rahim, any questions so far?
No.
No. So now, what can you say about A, B, C? It is 495, right? And we know that, for example, if it is, for example, one of them is 7, 7 cubed is equal to 7 times 7 times 7. That's equal to, what is it? 7 times 7 times 7. That's equal to 343. If it is 8, it will be greater than 495. So that means that A, B, C, right? It cannot be, any of them cannot be greater than 7. So since we know that they are different prime numbers, what prime numbers do we have less than 7? So that means that the possible answer for A, B, C are, what is it? A, B, C are like maybe either 2 or 3 or 5 or 7, right?
7.
And they are different. That means that maybe 235 or 357 or 257. Anyway, the combinations. Now from this you have to try one of this. Okay, so like for example, if one of them is 2, for example, can one of them be 2? If one of them is 2, 2 cubed is even number, right? And also this one, this 2 is even number, because if you just took, because only here 2 is even number. If 3 and 5 and 7, right? If one of them is 2, then even odd plus odd is even, the sum must be even number. But here 495 is not an even number. That means that any of these A or B or C, it cannot be equal to 2. Did you understand? Because even number plus even number, it must be even number. But here, a cube plus b cube plus c cube, it is odd number. Their sum is odd number, which means that this a, b, c, all of them must be odd. If one
So
of them is
3
even, for example, let's say one is even, then this one is odd and odd. What is even plus odd plus odd? It is even number, right?
Yeah.
But on the right hand side, we have odd number. So that's why A, B, C, or A or B or C, it cannot be 2. So we have 3 numbers, 3 possibilities, which means that A is equal to 3, B is equal to 5, C is equal to 7. What is the question? A plus B plus C. So A plus B plus C should be equal to 3 plus 5 plus 7. That's equal to 15. The answer is 15. Okay.
First, Mr. I thought that we need to just find the missing numbers because like I didn't fully understand. You know, like
Yeah, we are finding missing numbers, but here that's given in the equation, right, Mr. Wagif?
yeah, I know.
So first, I simplify the equation because usually, if you have equation, how do you solve this? We have to take constant numbers to the right hand side, or from right hand side to left hand side, and leave the unknowns on one side. Then after that, we solve this, right? So what are the unknowns here? A, B, and C. So I just keep A, B, and C on the left-hand side and take the numbers to the right-hand side and simplify. Then we get this equation, A cube plus B cube plus C cube is equal to 495.
But Mr. So you added up and it became 15. Like you added up A and B and C together and you get 15.
Yeah, because the question is asking what is the value of A plus B plus C, right? So A plus B plus C is 15.
Okay. I know.
Rahim, if you have no questions, I'm moving to the next question. Okay. Ha 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 equals Sasmo. It's so confusing, right? I thought it's ha 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 ha. It's not ha 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 ha. It is ha 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 equals Sasmo. Anyway, you'll try this yourself because now if you try it, it takes time. It is not difficult, but it is lengthy, all right? Solution. From here, for example, what is the value of S, Rahim, Wagif?
S?
Yes.
I don't know, just like how.
Like S. What is S? It must be 1, right?
H. Why?
Why? It can be till 9. When?
Because here, if you add this 2 4-digit numbers and you have 5-digit number, right? So it cannot be more than 1. For example, what is the biggest 2-digit number? It is 99. Another 2 biggest 2-digit number, 99. So if you add them, already have 1 here. It cannot be more than 1.
But we're not doing 99.
Because here, what is the maximum value of H?
9.
99.
9, right? And here we have 9. What is 9 plus 9?
9. What?
18, right?
Yes.
Ow, yeah.
So what is the carry here? Carry over extra 1 here.
Because maybe it's not 9.
Just Mr. Maybe we
Okay,
want
what is
let's
it?
say 6.
Do we have any digit bigger than 9?
No.
I mean, here S equals 1. It must be 1. Also, that means that this S is equal to 1.
No, but what if it's 2D? Okay.
No, S. And also H cannot be equal to 0. And after that, you can just get some numbers and solve this. Okay, let you try it yourself, okay? Because we have 5 minutes left. Instead, let's try have a look at different questions. Because this is not difficult, you know, but it is long. We cannot solve this in just 3-4 minutes.
Okay.
That's why this kind of question, have a look. If you can guess any number, try. If you cannot, skip it, okay? And leave it
So
to the
this is
last
guessing.
moment. Huh?
This is guessing.
Not
No,
guessing.
not guessing, but we don't have a
Logical
single formula
guessing.
to solve this kind of equations.
Logical guessing.
Yes, logical guessing. Educated guess. You need to make an educated guess, not wild guess. But logical guessing, do we have such word? I don't know. But we have educated guess and wild guess, right?
Mister,
Yes.
with one word, it's not like a guess, but like what? It's like whatever number you want, you
No,
can put.
it's
Not
not a
like
guess.
whatever,
It's
you
not a
know.
guess, of course, here, because here s is equal to
I
1,
know.
right? And after that, here we have, for
Yeah,
example,
yeah, I know.
Okay, this HH, right? It is A. Since actually HH, right? It is A. This H, it cannot be equal to 1 or 2 or 3, right? Minimum H must be 5. Okay, so now try. How about if H equals 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 even? Can it be 5? 5 plus 5, it is 10. Yes, it is possible, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
let's have a look at another question. Determine the sum of the digits in the product.
101 digits.
Yes. How do you solve this, guys? Let's solve this and finish the class, okay? Of course, it's a bit scary, but usually you should not be afraid of scary questions because scary questions are usually not that scary. Okay, we will also make a trick. Look, here, this 18, right? 18, I can write 18 as 2 times 9, right? And after that, suppose that this number is A and this number is B. Here we have something like this, 18 times A times B. So this one I can write it as 9 times A times 2 times B. Does it change anything? No, right? Because we can change the places. A times B equals B times A. ABC equals CAB equals BCA, whatever it is. Because if you interchange their places, the result does not change. So if you just write like in this way, what we have here then? Here we have 9 times 1, 1 dot dot 1, 1 times 2 times 3, 3 dot dot 3, 3. Okay, here we have how many? 101 digits. Here we have 101 digits, right? So now if you multiply, we know how to multiply, right? If you multiply 1111 by 9, so here we have 9, 9 dot 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 9, 9. How many nines do we have? 101 times, and here we have 6, 6, right? That is 6, 6 dot 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 6, 6. How many? Here we have, what is it? 101. So now this 999, right? And multiply by this. Can I just write this 999 as like this? Here we have 10, okay? Dot, 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 0 minus 1, right? Times 6, 6, dot, 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 and 6, 6. And how many zeros do we have here? 101. Because like 10, 9, I can write it as 10 minus 1. 99, 100 minus 1. 999, 1000 minus 1. So now if you multiply this, what we have here? Here we have 6, 6, dot, 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 6, 6. And here we have 0, 0, dot, dot, 0, 0. And how many 6 do we have here? 101. How many zeros? Here we have 101. Minus, here we have minus 6. Here we have 6, 6 dot dot dot, and here we have 6, 6. Okay, so that means that after writing this, you're just subtracting that number from the previous number. Here we have 6, 6 dot 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 6, 6 0 0 dot 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 0 0 minus, and here we have 101 6, right? Here we have 6, 6 6 dot 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 6, 6. If you subtract this, what do we have here? 10 minus 6, that's equal to 4. Now here we have 9, right? 9 minus 6, that's equal to 3. 9 minus 6, that's equal to 3. And all others, they are 3. But here, what we have here now? Here we have 1, right? I mean, 5, right? Because we borrowed 1 from 6. So here I have 5. And all others, they are 6. 6, 6, dot, dot, 6. So now how many 6 do we have here? 100. And how many 3's do we have here? 100. Because altogether we have 101, 101. 1 is used here. 1 is used here. So the sum of the digits, that is 6 times 100 plus 3 times 100 plus here we have 5 and 4. That is 5 plus 4.
3 and 4.
That's equal to 600, 900. So 909.
Holy!
This is 909.
Oh my god.
Okay. Rahim, Wagif, Adnan is not here anymore. Guys, thank you very much. It's really, nice to meet you. Okay, to teach you math. And maybe this is your first time, Wagif, it's okay. But the most important thing is not giving up. Today, maybe you cannot find enough motivation because you are growing. As you grow up, right? The angle that you are using to look around you is getting wider and wider. And next year, for sure, you will regret a lot of things because last year, oh, I didn't understand. Oh, it was so simple. How come I didn't understand this? When you are like 14 and 15 and 16, and that's why we get education. And you're going to get education until the age of most probably at least 22, right? Because after you finish your school, you go to university, you have to study for 4 years to get your bachelor degree, and maybe after the master's degree, maybe after the maybe PhD. I don't know, half of our life is spent for education. So that's why we should never be hopeless. Okay, even if you don't understand, maybe next time you understand. Okay, the important thing is
But
not giving up. About
Mr. Qasim,
Sasmo, yes,
has your son taken Sasmo?
my son.
Yes.
Yes, my son actually at that time he took this Sasmo in 2015, like 6 years ago. He
Wait,
was
how old is your son?
now he was born in 2008. Now he's 13 years old. He just turned 13 2 months ago, and he took Sasmo when he was like grade 3 or grade 4, grade 3.
How
You know,
much did
Rahim,
he
at that
get?
time, the first time I organized Sasmo here, that's why I took also my son, and I actually wanted him to participate. And after that, I was promoted to university, and I didn't deal with Sasmo stuff. Okay.
How
And
much did
this
he
year,
get?
there was an offer to teach the Sasmo students. That's why I'm teaching it. But usually, I teach at university. I teach university students.
How much did he get?
Hmm? He get
How much?
bronze medal.
Oh, you actually got something.
Yeah, bronze is not very good, but not too bad. But for you and Rahim, if you try hard and practice questions, I hope you can get silver. I hope. And why give Rahim this your first time? It's okay, but next time also you can participate. We can participate until you are grade 11. Okay.
Every year this happens.
Of course, every year in April. This Sasmo started in 2013, so every year,
So next year we'll take S2.
of course. Okay. And if everything is okay next year, and also let's say we are going to expand this, we have some other Olympiads also will participate. Anyway, Wagif, Rahim, thank you very much. I wish you good luck in your studies. Take good care of yourself, and I hope we had a
Thank you,
good time with you. Okay, and actually with patience, you listened here and you participate in the class. And also, I wish you good luck in Sasmo. If you want to contact me now, the world is so small. Anytime we have social media, you have my WhatsApp number, and I have Facebook account. I use actively anytime. Okay, thank you very much. See you guys.
thank you, Mr.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Bye, Mr.
Thank you.